limb of that tree, we'll snag him off his horse. All right, Hardy. Run him through there. We got him, Farley. He'll be here in a minute.
You and Bill run the herd up into Pinto Canyon. Keep them moving in the creek so there won't be any trace of them. Run the brand on them tomorrow morning and wait there till you hear from me.
Leave it to us.
Here's where they ran your stock through, Mr. Barnes. After they cut your fence. Tracks are fresh, too. Probably made last night.
You're right. Let's follow them.
You fix the break in this fence, Andy, and then follow us. Here's where the tracks end.
Must have taken them across the creek.
Let's find out. They didn't cross to this side. That means there's only two ways they could have gone. Up or downstream.
I'm getting sick and tired of losing my cattle. Something's got to be done.
Don't worry, Mr. Barnes.
Well, this is as far as I can go.
Aren't you coming along with us?
No. Got a meeting of the town committee. Farley and the rest.
Must be pretty important to take you off the trail of your own rustled stock.
It is. Tell the truth, it's about you.
Me?
See if we've done right in making you sheriff.
Meaning what?
Ever since you've been sheriff, things have been going from bad to worse. And Farley thought we ought to call a meeting.
Well, all I can say is we've been working night and day trying to trail down this gang.
Yes, and every time you get closer, then something happens. Like yesterday. You said they pulled you off your horse.
Listen, Mr. Barnes, they did rope me off my horse. And what's more, I don't care whether you believe me or not.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bob. No offense. I know you've been working hard, and we're up against a tough proposition here, and it's got on my nerves.
That's all right. I guess we're all kind of jumpy.
Yeah. Well, no offense meant, Bob. So long, and good luck.
I need it. That's the way they are. A lot of talk and no cooperation.
Well, if they'll give you a few more men, you might get someplace.
It's no use. Every time I ask for more deputies, they refuse. I guess they think we're just an extra burden for the taxpayers.
I feel just as bad as you do about it, Bob. If you feel like quitting, I'm with you.
Well, you can if you want to, and I don't blame you. But my pride and this thing they call justice keeps me in the harness.
Well, if you should ever change your mind.
I know. You'll string right along with me.
Yes.
Let's ride upstream, George. I've got a hunch.
All right.
How about it, Clem? Be ready in a couple of minutes.
I wish we were through. I don't like working here in the daytime.
Oh, keep your shirt on, kid. Nobody'll find us here in Pinto Canyon.
Well, I don't like it. Supposing Bob Hall ran onto us. I'd be sunk.
That four-flusher wouldn't find us a million years.
He's no four-flusher, and he's my friend. Get that?
Oh, your friend. Because he's sparking your sister, huh?
You shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you.
Now, don't fly off of the handle, kid. You and me ain't gonna tangle on account of your friend.
Well, watch what you're saying, that's all.
Look, fellas. This is the first time I've ever seen that arch.
I've been going through this country for years, and it's new to me.
Let's see what's on the other side.
All right with me.
Let's spread out and cover this valley, boys.
He's hit pretty hard, George. Get him to a doctor as quick as possible.
All right, Bob.
I'm going to follow this canyon.
Sheriff's coming. I just plugged one of his deputies.
We better get out of here.
Yes, come on. Fred, you keep on to your ranch. We'll double back to town.
All right, Hardy.
here, Bob. Bob?
Oh, yeah. Doing a little work for a change, yeah?
Yeah, this old pump just about gave out. Been working on it all morning.
Is Helen home?
I don't know. This was going when I got up this morning.
She take your horse?
My horse? What do you mean?
Well, he's tied at the hitching rack, and it looks like somebody's been riding him pretty hard.
Well, maybe she did. She rides him sometimes. Maybe she's in there now.
I'll go and see.
I'll be with you in a minute.
All right, Red.
Bob?
Hello, Helen.
What brings you here so early?
Oh, nothing in particular. We were chasing some cattle thieves.
Cattle thieves.
Yeah, they were headed in this direction, but we lost their trail. So I dropped in on my way back to town. Helen, I wish you would do something for me. Will you?
Oh, of course, Bob.
Well, I hate to say it, but I'm afraid Fred's traveling in bad company.
Fred in bad company?
Yes,
Oh, well, that's ridiculous. If Fred's traveling in bad company, so am I.
but you don't understand. I'm afraid he's mixed up with this gang.
Fred with a gang? Bob, since you've been elected sheriff, you've changed. You're suspicious of everyone, even your friends.
Maybe I have a reason to be.
Well, we haven't. We don't go back on our friends. And until now, I thought you were one of them.
Matter, Hardy? You nervous?
You'd be nervous, too, if he was in my spot.
Well, what did you shoot him for?
Well, what would you have done if the law rode right into you? It was either Andy or me.
I'll meet you.
And Andy, and if he's still alive and talks...
Go on over to Farley's office and let him know about it.
Your brother's right, Hardy.
I'll see if they brought Andy in. Now, keep up your nerve.
All right. If you find out anything, come on over. I wish Farley would show up. I'm commencing to get jumpy.
Hello, boys.
We've been waiting for you.
Yeah?
I had to plug Andy.
What?
I had to. If I didn't, we'd have never got away from there.
I hope you did the right thing, Hardy. You know, we've got to be cautious. I think Bob is onto our Pinto Canyon. He might have seen you fellas from a distance. Better be careful from now on. You know, this sheriff of ours is one of those law is law guys, and justice is his middle name. Gotta figure another angle. Always remembering that Bob isn't dumb.
The only thing I can think of is for us to lay low long enough so he won't be suspicious of anything.
Yeah. Now, if we could only find somebody who's unknown in these parts. Somebody that we could team up with Bob.
You got any ideas?
Yeah. If we could only find a stranger around here. Someone that would play with us, yet seem to be with Bob. Maybe as a deputy.
I see. Someone who'd let us know every move he makes before he makes it.
You've got it. You know, I could sell anybody to Barnes and the rest of these cattlemen. The only trouble is where to find an outsider who's plenty tough and who'll stick to us.
Well, I know plenty of tough ones. The trouble is, Bob knows them, too.
Yeah. You boys better vamoose. I've got a meeting on at the sheriff's office pretty soon. Well, the whole thing. Pete Childers. You sure are a sight for sore eyes.
Saw your moniker outside on the sign, so I thought I'd drop in and say hello.
What are you doing in this part of the country? Hiding out?
Well, Drew Alley's below the border are not too friendly.
Still too fast on the trigger, huh?
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, maybe I can use you. Nobody knows you around here, do they?
No, I never been here before in my life.
You willing to work for your money?
Always. What's the word? Clean or dirty?
It depends.
I think we can strike a deal.
You go up the street and hang around the sheriff's office. I might want you.
Now, 1 minute, Folly. You know I'm not in the habit of hanging around the sheriff's office, but...
You do as I say, and maybe I'll fix you up with a steady job.
All right. I'll be there.
I'm not discounting the activities of our sheriff, but so far we've had no results.
I feel like Farley does. We need action. Bob Hall is too careful. He wants to be sure before he acts.
Barnes is right. We want action. Hall's all right, honest and fearless. But I think we need some new blood. I mean, we ought to have somebody to help him. Somebody that's a stranger in these parts, that knows how to administer the law. Shoot first, then ask questions.
Farley, you've got the right idea. We need someone that will throw the fear of the law to those crooks.
That's it exactly. Now, I got nothing against Hall, but he knows everybody around here, and he's too finicky to take action.
Hello, Bob.
Hello, Bob.
Howdy. Am I butting in?
No. Matter of fact, we were just talking about you.
Is that right?
Yeah, we thought that as sheriff, you ought to give us cattlemen more action.
I see. Well, Andy Mack, one of my deputies, was just shot, if that'll make you feel any better.
What happened?
We were chasing some cattle thieves.
Was Andy hurt bad?
I don't know. Doc Stevens is looking him over now.
Did you recognize any of them?
No, I didn't. That is, not for sure.
What do you mean, not for sure?
I never accuse anyone unless I can prove something against them.
You absolutely certain you didn't recognize anybody?
Positive.
I suppose you'll be needing a new deputy now.
What do you think?
We were just discussing getting you a new man, not knowing Andy was hurt. We figured we ought to get a stranger, somebody who wasn't known to the people of this county.
That's a good idea. Fine. But where you want to fit the job?
There was a man in my office a short time ago, looking for the job of sheriff or deputy. I don't know him personally, just by reputation. Said he was deputy at Powder River not long ago.
Powder River. Well, anyone who can hold down a job with the law in that place is good enough for me. Where is he?
Just a minute. Oh, Pete, come on in. Oh, Bob, meet Pete, Pete.
Pete Peterson.
Howdy, Peterson. Glad to know you.
How do you do?
I hear you were sheriff of Powder River.
Somebody's been boosting me. I was only town marshal there for 3 years.
Quite a record.
Yeah.
Understand you're looking for a job.
Why, yes, I am.
How'd you like to hook up here with me as a deputy?
I'd like to.
I'm going to warn you, Peterson. Things are getting tough around here. Only this morning, one of my boys was shot down.
Well, that's too bad, but I am used to gunplay. When do I start?
Right now. I'll swear you in.
Good.
I hope you get a long ways with your new deputy. Looks like a good bet. They'll make a fine combination.
You bet they will.
Well, Pete, that makes you one of us.
Thanks.
Bob, Andy Mack just came through. He said he wanted to see you right away. And the doctor said for you to hurry.
You fellows come along. I want you for witnesses.
Hello, Fred. Hello, Hardy. Say, Farley, I'm not going to work for you anymore.
What's the matter? Want a vacation? Few days off?
No, I'm through for good.
Well, what's biting you, kid?
Well, nothing, only I didn't realize when I first started working with you how deep I'd get in with the gang.
Oh, turning straight. Yellow, huh?
No, that's not it. I just don't want to get my sister in trouble.
Maybe because Bob Hall is sweet on your sister.
That's got nothing to do with it.
Well, then what's your kick?
Well, I just don't want to be connected with anything that isn't on the level.
You listen to me. You're sticking with the gang, and that goes.
And if I don't?
Plenty. For what I've got on you since you've been working for me, I can send you to the pen.
You haven't got anything on me.
Your pasture's crowded with stolen steers.
Yeah, but you can't prove anything on me without getting yourself in a jam.
There's a couple of boys doing long stretches for thinking they could get me in a jam. Am I right, Hardy?
He's right, Fred. It isn't what kind of a jam he'll get you into. It's what he can get you out of.
Come on, kid. We all get nervous at times. Buck up. We're friends. Now, you do as I tell you. And don't talk out of turn.
He's right, Fred. You can't lose.
Well, what's on your mind?
This guy, Pete Childers. I know him, though I don't know me.
Well, what about it?
He's the worst killer in 7 states.
First time I heard of it.
Well, I don't care what you know or don't know. Just how does he figure in our setup?
Oh, don't worry about him. Right now, he's a deputy. I sold him to Barnes and the rest of the outfit, and Bob naturally had to take him on.
That's fine. He ought to be able to help us a lot.
Yep. From now on, we'll know every move that Bob makes.
That's right. We'll know. Me and you. From now on, I'm declaring myself in with you.
You're declaring yourself in with me. On what?
On your racket.
50-50, I suppose.
That's right. 50-50.
And suppose I don't cut you in.
In that case, I'll just bust your racket wide open. And maybe collect a reward for turning your friend Pete in.
I believe you would at that. All right. From now on, we're partners. There's only one thing I want you to do.
Shoot.
Don't tell anybody about our new partnership. Now, you better lay low at Fred's ranch until the shooting of this deputy blows over. If you hurry, you can overtake him.
All right. So long, partner.
Howdy, Farley.
Hi, Bob.
You seen Hardy Keller around?
Yes, he just left here a minute ago. Funny you didn't run into him outside. Something wrong with Hardy?
Yeah, dead wrong. Andy just died, and he swore Hardy was the one who shot him.
Anyone else mixed up in it?
I don't know. You any idea where Hardy went?
Yeah, I think he said he was going up to visit Fred at the Jones range.
I'll try and catch him. Come on, fellas.
Pete. Hardy knows too much.
Take the horse over to the barn, Hardy, and come in when you're ready.
All right, Fred.
Hello, Fred.
Hello, Sid.
Thought I saw Hardy riding with you.
He's out at the barn. He'll be in a minute.
Did you see Bob in town?
Yes, I did.
Talk to him?
No, why?
Well, Bob and I had a quarrel this morning.
What about?
About you. He said you were traveling in bad company.
Traveling in bad company?
Yes, but I said I didn't believe him.
Well, why does he think that?
Oh, I don't know. I guess he's just upset about that cattle stealing that's been going on.
Hello, Ellen.
Hello, Hardy. Say, I'll bet you boys are hungry. I'll go fix you some lunch.
Fine, Sis. Call us when you're ready. I was right about breaking with Farley. Bob Hall's wise to it.
Don't worry about him. He's got nothing on us. It's Bob and George. And he's got that killer Pete Childers with him.
You keep the place covered. I'll do the talking.
I'm telling you, he's the meanest killer in 7 states.
And Bob hired him knowing that?
No, Farley did. Now, you stick to me, kid.
Hey, Fred.
Yes? What do you want?
Is Hardy Keller in there?
What do you want to know for?
Andy Mack's been killed. Before he died, he said Hardy was the one who shot him. I've come to get him.
Well, he's not here.
I'll give you 2 minutes to find him.
Fred, what's this all about?
Bob says Hardy shot and killed Andy Mack.
I'll show him that he can't get me.
Don't be a fool. You haven't got a chance.
Why don't you go out and prove you're innocent?
Oh, Bob wouldn't believe what I say.
Your time's up, Fred. What about it?
I haven't found him yet.
You and Helen come out of there.
What for?
Because I know Hardy's in there, and I'm coming in after him.
Please give yourself up, Hardy. I know Bob will give you a square deal.
This is right.
Nothing doing. I'm staying right here. You kids beat it. Come on.
Quick, this way. Get in there and stay out of sight.
I'm coming out.
Keep your hands up, Hardy.
Plug him while he had his hands up.
Too bad, but my gun went off kind of accidental. Pretty good shooting at 50 yards, eh?
Pretty good and pretty yellow. Give me that bag. George, take him into town. He's standing trial for this shooting. Will you there notify the coroner? Fred, you stay here till the coroner arrives. I've got things to do.
Pick up your hat and get going.
There's a lot of things I can't explain, Helen, but there's liable to be trouble. Tell Fred not to leave the ranch. I'll be back this afternoon.
All right, Bob. Bye.
Bye.
Get on your horse. Stick 'em up.
How much you got in the load?
6 head of steers, quartered.
They got your brother.
You mean Hardy's dead?
Yeah.
Who got him?
Well, Bob came to take him, and that new deputy, Pete Peterson, killed him.
Pete Peterson? Who's he?
Hardy said he was a well-known killer.
Bob hired him, knowing he was a killer?
Well, maybe. I don't know for sure.
Well, I'll get that feller if it's the last thing I do. Wait a minute. Maybe the man was doing just what Bob told him to do.
Well, then I'll get Bob for it.
You'll do nothing of the kind.
What do you mean?
You'll drive your meat wagon just like you've been doing. We'll take care of Bob.
Well, see that you do.
Hey, kid, where you going?
I got to go over to my ranch to see my sister.
All right. But don't be late at Pinto Canyon.
I'll be there.
Kid's getting soft. Go see what he's up to.
All right, Farley.
Bob's coming here this afternoon, isn't he?
Yes, he said he would. What's the trouble?
We've got to warn him. The gang's gunning for him, and we've got to let him know.
Then Bob was right. You are in with the gang.
Yes, but after the day, I'm through. I've got to ride back to Pinto Canyon where we're to meet. I tell him all I said, and tell him to bring plenty of men with him. Don't let him come to the cabin alone.
You were trying to double-cross me, eh?
Why, no,
All right. Take him in the back room.
What do you know about this?
Oh, I don't know nothing.
Well, I know it's Barnes' beef. You better come clean, Bill. You turn state's evidence, and I'll see the judge makes it easy on you. How about it?
Well, I didn't have much to do with it.
Bill just confessed. Farley's the man we want. He's the leader of that gang. Take him into town and lock him up. Then get a posse and meet me at Farley's line shack in Pinto Canyon. You better tie your horse and back. Just Helen, Farley asked me to give you this note.
What happened?
Mr. Farley and me found him when we was riding fence. He must have fell off with his horse. We took him over to Farley's line shack.
Let's hurry.
Now that we've got Fred and his sister where they can't blab, we'll fix up a nice little surprise for Bob Hall tonight. We're playing in luck. I'll go out the back way and head for town. You stay here and take care of him.
Drop that gun. All right, into the back room.
What's good for you? Stay where you're at. Not so fast, Farley. You're under arrest. Come on.
Hold it. All right, Bob, I got him covered.
Red told me to warn you, but it was too late.
All right, Fred. Take him out. We've got this all wrong. I caught Fred stealing some of Barnes' cattle. Left Clem here to watch him while I rode into town.
It won't work, Farley. Bill Keller made a complete confession.
And if that's not enough, I'll tell plenty.
All right, boys. Take him to town. Start moving. Come on.
But, Bob, what's going to happen to Fred?
Don't worry about him, Helen. I think he's learned his lesson. If I have to, I'll get the judge to parole him to my custody for a year or so. I don't think he'll mind being paroled to his brother-in-law.